Hello everyone. Sorry, we're watching the Mandalorian season one for this live stream as I'm building the Razor Crest, and I just opened the first bag for those of you who have just popped in, and we're building the Mandalorian, who in fact does not have Beskar armor. What is up? What is up? Not much, man. Honestly, it's just been a time. It's been a time. What's up with everyone else? What has everyone else been up to? Hello, Charles. Nice to see you. Ooh. Okay, I was not aware that the Scout Trooper helmet, this looks double molded. Because on the inside, got that black and white. A very nice Scout Trooper helmet, actually. So I've actually been super excited to open this set because for a while I've had these brick arm guns that my friend pre-ordered for me that work perfectly for the Mandalorian and the Scout Trooper because this is the Scout Trooper gun right here. I think I am going to be buying the Mos Eisley Cantina because after looking at what Lego has done for us for 2021 January, there's really nothing I'm saving my money for. So I think that buying the Mos Eisley Cantina is definitely something that's going to happen. I definitely see that being in the foreseeable future. I'm not quite sure how soon, possibly with my next paycheck. There's a couple of other sets that I'm sort of saving up for um, that have been discontinued that I kind of want. But also, yes, the Mos Eisley sets, it's definitely going to be one that I'm going to get soon. And opening up this, get the cape, the Mandalorian. Okay, so a half cape, not a full cape. Yeah, the Mos Eisley Cantina. It it looks like a really cool display set. I'm not quite sure where I would put it in here, but I'll definitely find space. I want to say that I'm gonna get it because I definitely regret not picking up the Cloud City set. Um, that's a set that I wanted, but I did not have the money for it at the time, and then it retired before I was able to grab it. And now it's like twice the price of what it usually is. That's just that's just ridiculous. So just a quick comparison of the Lego brick built gun of the Mandalorian. This is the Lego version, and then here's the brick arms version. So I am given the Mandalorian brick arm version of the gun. It looks just way better, and I'll be giving him this little pistol also. So there you go. You can have that pistol, have the rifle. And there's the Mandalorian. Here's the really beautifully designed Scout Trooper. This is on it. I think this is one of my favorite minifigures right now, the Scout Trooper. This is him with the brick arm Scout Trooper pistol. Very accurate. All right, so now that we've figured that out, we'll put these guns over here, and let's get into this freaking amazing build. I, I hope we get to see more cooler ships in the Mandalorian uh, season 2. I know that in the trailer we saw more of the what appeared to be exclusively Moff Gideon's TIE fighter, but now the trailer shows like multiple of them. So now I'm not quite sure if it's just Moff Gideon. It seems like it's something that is just a new TIE fighter design that we haven't seen yet, which looks really cool, and that's a really interesting concept how the winds fold down like that. And there are some yellow circles in this instruction manual. Yeah. Trailer was so beautifully made. I'm trying to think. I really don't think there was any episode of Mandalorian season two that I didn't like. If Dave Filoni, whenever he makes a TV show, the next seasons are always, it just keeps on getting better. So like Mandalorian season one, that was a really nice setup, and if he's just going to keep getting better, I think that's amazing, and that's probably what's going to happen. So I am super excited to see what else Dave has in store for us. I think season two is really gonna, like, season one was like get your feet wet, figure out what the fans like, um, and then go for it. And the fans responded to the Mandalorian season one with a lot of love. So I think that Dave feels a little bit more comfortable now going, oh yeah, let's just go all for it this Mandalorian season two. Let's just dive right in. Let's go to places we haven't gone before. He did that in Rebels eventually after he found out people like Rebels started to grow on people. He did that whole like the Force cave and how you could like see different events throughout time and history. And I mean that was a gutsy move. And like Dave Filoni can do stuff like that because he thinks things through. Now you have people like Ryan Johnson who doesn't I don't think he deserves that license. I have a couple of things to harp about Ryan Johnson, even though Last Jedi came out so long ago. It's still annoyed stuff. Hello, Lego fanboy. Thank you for joining in the chat. Happy to have everyone here. Um, Dave Filoni doing that time travel thing. That was interesting, and I just hope that Disney does not abuse it in any way, shape, or form. Because when you introduce any sort of like time travel and stuff, you start getting like alternate universes. I think that's what makes certain story universes so gosh darn confusing because the fans need like a very, very detailed spreadsheet of everything. So I hope Star Wars doesn't go down that path. I don't think it will. I think Dave is smart, and I don't think anyone else is going to touch that. But when it comes to like Ryan Johnson, oh my goodness gracious, he did some stuff. He did some stuff in The Last Jedi that, just gonna be honest, it didn't really make any sense to me. Um, how that worked, the way that Luke was able to. I feel like there's a lot of inconsistencies he didn't really care about to show, like how Luke sort of he even claims in the movie he's disconnected himself from the Force. So there's that. And like Ray sort of like like they sort of battle, not really, on Octu Island. They sort of like have this staff fight and she beats him. And yet he still has enough force power and enough like and he still is skillful enough to like transmit himself to a whole nother planet. Like I just feel like that's so inconsistent with the story. He's claiming like, oh, I've been disconnected for so long and blah blah blah. And it's sort of like implying like he hasn't even been training. I feel like that's something you'd have to keep like you can't just pick it up. I feel like I don't know, I feel like the force isn't like riding the bike from what we've seen in the prequels um, or the original trilogy, because Luke was constantly practicing, and in the prequels, Obi-Wan is, everyone is doing these routines to strengthen themselves. If you just stop, I don't think you can just like willy-nilly, oh, let's just pick up Force right where I left off. Especially if Luke is doing something as amazing as that. Johann Baker's, hey, can you show Baby Yoda? Yes, I will show Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda did not come in bag one. I'm actually not quite sure what bag he does come in. Let me see. Bag four. Let me just look in the instruction manual to see. He comes in bag two. Aha. Am I gonna be able to? Oh, he's right in here. Found his torso piece. So he's right there. Not a head. There's Baby Yoda. No head. Oh, found his head. Found his head. See if I can get it to the front. Yeah, there's his head. There he is. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Yes, Baby Yoda. Oh, like this video for Baby Yoda. Oh, one of the best creations Star Wars has ever made. I feel like a lot of people are super excited. Uh, they're super excited for The Mandalorian because of like, oh, we get to see Ahsoka and Rex and Sabine and Bo-Katan and Boba Fett. And yes, I'm super excited for that. I'm still like, I'm still pumped to see like what's the story of Yoda's species. Like I'm just excited to see more history of that, because Yoda's species is, as George Lucas has mentioned before numerous times, is the most like mysterious species in Star Wars, the least known. He did that on purpose. And the fact that Dave Filoni is sort of venturing in there, I'm still like I'm still back on season one when we saw Baby Yoda revealed. We're like, what? And like, I'm still on that hype. Like, how did this happen? And now I feel like we've almost moved on a little bit. Just like, it's Baby Yoda. Um, but no, there's a lot of unanswered questions there, and I'm curious to see how that works, especially with the trailer where they're like, you have to bring them back to the Jedi, and this is like shortly after Return of the Jedi, so that is shortly after Return of the Jedi. So I guess who knows? Maybe we'll see Luke. I This timeline is this point in the Star Wars history is so interesting, and Dave Filoni has such a huge opportunity with this, and I see this is where the carbonite is gonna go. So that is cool. I don't know. What are all of you looking forward to the most in The Mandalorian season two that's coming out October 30th, which was just a month and a half away, but that just seems so, gosh darn far away. It's like, are you kidding me? October 30th. I heard that it was coming out in October. I was like, oh, it'll probably be like October 1st, maybe October 15th to the latest, but no. um, no, absolutely not. That it just hey, you build the thing. I am building that thing. Thank you, Guitar 77. uh, um, that was completely, yep, lost my train of thought. It's gone. Lego is set is so mesmerizing. I'm already picturing what each of these compartments are going to be, and like how it's gonna look. Ever since we got the announcement back in the summer that this was gonna be a set this year, I've been so excited for this. Like absolutely gone berserk, off the walls excited that we would get this set. And like for sort of rushing it out and pushing it out, they did a they did a pretty gosh darn good job designing this with such initial short notice. So good job for Lego. If only they could, if they could do it with the Mandalorian. I don't know why they. I don't know why they didn't do it with the Clone Wars. I don't know why we're not getting more Clone Wars sets in January. They could have definitely have done the same thing with a Bad Batch ship. And yeah, do it. Hello, Guitar Taco. Oh, we got two guitar people in here. What do you know? Look at that. What are the odds? Never tell me the odds, right? Yeah. So right now we are looking Mandalorian season 2. I'm actually really looking forward to the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show, even though it is going to be one season. I to be completely fair and honest, I think it makes sense. The Obi-Wan TV show. You might all disagree with me on this. I think it makes sense. The Obi-Wan TV show is going to be one season, and yes, guitarists can in fact like Lego. Amen to that. And I think Lego doing and I think Lego is doing wow, not Lego. I think Disney Lucasfilms is doing this cool thing where I think they're just trying to give fans a lot of content, not like these long-standing TV shows, sort of like the Clone Wars, but just like stories here and there, either in forms of movie or forms of like this Obi-Wan TV show that's just gonna be one season. And I mean, if you're getting Ewan McGregor, he has a life. You know, he's not a fully dedicated actor. He travels a lot around the world. He spends time with his family. He's really coming back out of like courtesy and his love for the Star Wars franchise and for the fans, which is, I mean, that's amazing. And I'm not surprised he feels like he only has time for one season. And I think like if they give us a solid like 9 episode, 45-minute episode season, we I think we get to see a lot. I think that'd be a really cool story. I mean, I think it was going to be a movie, right? It was going to be a movie, and now it's going to be a TV show, which technically that means we're going to get more screen time. It's practically just really just a one season TV show in my mind is practically a movie, but the creators were like, all right, we want to make this a solid movie. There's a lot more content that we want to get plugged into that's more than like 3 hours. I feel like is maybe 3.5 hours is the max for a movie length, and they had like I don't know, like maybe 8 hours of stuff that they wanted to get through. I feel like a one season TV show is sort of like the creators saying, "Hey, we have a lot of content we want to give you, but not like enough for there to be like a full TV show of like 7 seasons. We just want to like we just want to provide you a solid full story and not have to take some points out because it's a movie and stuff." So I like that they do that. I think that it breaks it up really nicely. I actually would be interested to see if a movie production theater would ever produce like a 9 hour movie. I think that would be insane rather than making like just a one um, instead of making like a TV show, like a one season TV show. That'd be a interesting, very interesting thing to do. And now I am at a loss for what this is the front. This is the oh, I think that's that. All right, so I think this is the entire length of the base. Is that a Lego tree in the background? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. So, Lego Ideas Treehouse. If you don't know, this is the Lego Ideas Treehouse. I would definitely order this ASAP because it's retiring very soon. Uh, and I think it's still on back order on the Lego website. I haven't been on the Lego website in a while, but like this set, definitely one of my favorite Lego ideas set ever made. One of my favorite Lego sets actually. So solid build. Yes, that is the Lego treehouse. Also, this board. I'm gonna take a break from the building for a second. If you don't remember, the Coruscant Police gunship came out in 2014, I believe, sealed in the box. So like this is going to be my 200 subs live stream build. So if you want to see me build this, help me get to 200 subs. If you're not subscribed, you should subscribe. And if your friends aren't subscribed, you can make them subscribe as well. So that's going to sit over there. Ooh, Lego fanboy from Germany. I'm happy to see that you're watching here. Nice. Whole thing with the 2021 Lego lineup for their more younger audience focuses the same thing they're doing with the Marvel sets and all. Yeah, okay. So Marvel, in my opinion, with very few exceptions, like extremely few exceptions with Marvel, I'd say like 80%, 85% of Marvel sets are for kids. Like I don't see a lot of the Marvel sets being like, oh, this is like a really cool designed set. Like this is it's almost always just like, oh, this is for kids. Like that's that's it. Some exceptions I can think of is obviously the OG helicarrier. That was a good, that was a really good adult Marvel set. The Hulkbuster, that was also really good. And I'm also opening bag two, so we get to see Lego Yoda right now. And Lego Yoda, actually, I'm gonna build Lego Yoda first, and then I'll continue on the whole play set thing. All right. All right, Lego Yoda. Let's find you. Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh. There he is. I actually did not know he was like two separate pieces. And whew, oh my goodness. Look how cute that is. Look how small that is. Like, oh my gosh. He's like here's my thumb, nail. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, he's gonna you know what? I'm gonna set him up right here on top. I'm gonna put the minifigures on top of the box. Oh, there goes the Mando. There we go. They're up there. Yeah. So the child sets. I understand. Okay, I understand to a point, to a degree, why Lego is in fact making more so kid sets, and yet at the same time, not really. I heard an excuse that Lego doesn't like releasing huge popular sets right after Christmas, just so that they don't get that huge wave of adult fans and like back order and stuff. And so they release the kids stuff because the kids might have gotten like gift cards for Christmas, and so the kids are like, "Oh my gosh, this these like smaller sets are coming out. I want this," which makes logical. It makes logical business sense now. To think that adults don't also get Lego gift cards for Christmas or stuff like that is absolutely insane. And I mean, hey, after my Christmas, I also want to go to the Lego store and get Lego sets. Like, it's not just kittens. I don't know the ratio of kid consumers to adult consumers. Like, I'm sure it's very. I'm sure there's a huge ratio that I'm just absolutely blind to. I don't doubt that. But I do know there is a lot of adult fans who would love to go to the Lego store after Christmas and still buy Lego. And you're just gonna see kids really doing that this year because the sets coming out as crap, and which is a little bit good for me actually because I now I get to catch up on my finances and the Moss Eisley set that I was thinking about possibly not getting. Well, I think I'm gonna get it now because I'm not saving up for anything in January. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, and I have a couple fanboy collect Marvel sets. Yeah, I have a good friend, Richard. He collects Marvel sets as well, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with collecting Marvel sets, because I think they are really cool. I have a couple Marvel sets myself. When I say like a lot of them are for kids, I don't mean like if you're an adult you can't collect them. I just think that like the architecture in them, the design, it's a bit more like everything seems more undersized. It seems like everything is uh, like you wouldn't see a ship like this well designed for Marvel. Thinking of like the Spider-Man Far From Home sort of like jet. That's like a very simple design. I don't I think like most Marvel sets they're like 7 plus. So yeah, you just won't see a lot of I guess quote unquote adult sets for Marvel. Original Helicarrier and the Hall of Armor and the massive Hulkbuster sets compared to the new stuff they're dropping. Yeah, yeah. The Endgame sets. Yeah, the Endgame sets, the Quinjet. Yeah, I'll give you that as well. Quinjet. So that was a pretty darn good set. Lego over. Yeah, all right. Car 77. And I'm sure you like your Overwatch sets not given to you in Jello. Oh, throwback. What a time. Gotta bounce. Hope that Stormtrooper, uh, which is Baby Yoda. Oh, man. Punching Baby Yoda. That was violent. That was child abuse. When the Scout Trooper punched Baby Yoda, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I was not ready for that. Oh my goodness. Um, yeah, I really hope that. Oh, there we go. I need to get another Scout Trooper so I can have a pair, so I can have two. Um, see, I click let ideas, sets, Marvel sets, and modular buildings. Dude, those are that's a good line of Lego sets to collect. One Lego idea set that I did not get that I really wish that I got, and I'm actually really upset with myself that I didn't get it, was the fishing hut, that like fishing dock set. That set looked so flipping cool, but I I didn't get it in time. So when I saw the Lego treehouse, I was like, I'm not making the same mistake again. Like I am, in fact, getting the Lego treehouse if it kills me. And I I thought I wasn't gonna be able to get it for a second, but then I was able to snag my hands on it. I was like, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness that I got this set. And oh my gosh. Oh. Still miss piece. I still miss pieces from the Bastion set. Oh man. You guys need to go on Bricklink and just order some pieces off there. Yo, I remember the bank set. The bank set is great. Bank set is one of the most like I feel like the bank set is one of the uh, modular buildings that went up like super high in price. So here's the length. It's the length of the base of the Razor Crest. It's a pretty good length. I mean, if you were to compare it to like my iPhone 7 for like a comparison, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good length. Um, I bought the treehouse 3 times. Wait, so all right, or Lego fanboy. Are you saying that you have 3 treehouse sets, or that you? I guess that's what it would mean if you bought it 3 times. So you're gonna build one, keep 2 sealed in the box, sell them later. Because if I had 3 Lego treehouse sets, I would definitely open one, and I would build it. Then I'd definitely save the other 2 because that set is definitely gonna inflate in price. Like, yeah, that's a good idea. That set is gonna inflate in price like crazy. I It's not even technically retired yet, and I'm looking at like people on Amazon who are selling it. Oh, this is a really cool. I'm looking at people on Amazon who are selling it, and it's already like, man, it's already jumped in price already. Like, I think COVID really messed up Lego's schedule. So, yeah, I think there's a couple sets that they were probably gonna sell longer, and they technically did. Um, they technically sold them uh, for as long as they're supposed to because of COVID and the Lego store shutting down. They did not get out as many sets as they would like. What do you guys feel about the red seats? I don't. Are the seats red in the TV show? I don't think. I don't remember. Huh. I don't think they were red. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wonder why they chose red. That's such a weird decision. From like that's that is okay. We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on from that. We're just gonna we're just gonna ignore the red seats, and we're just gonna keep chugging along at this set. I think the reds. The red sea. Yeah, they were like a leather brown. Honestly, I'll look it up later, and it'll also give me incentive to finish watching the Mandalorian season 1 for the third time in preparation for season 2 coming out. Also, Bad Batch, the Bad Batch show. That's gonna be a time, and I'd like to know, Lego. I'd like to know why the heck did we not get Bad Batch ship? We got a Mandalorian ship so fast. Why did we not get Bad Batch ship? Yeah, I'll buy I buy some brown seats on Brooklyn. Thing is, there's like these red clips. I'm gonna have to like get new these clips as well. So weird. Oh, finally get to connect this. Okay. Nice. It's already This is already looking quite nice. And we're going to enforce these clips and make them stronger. Yeah. Okay. So what do you all think? Uh, I know what I think, but in the Mandalorian season 2 trailer, the person who was wearing that hooded cloak um, during the Jedi narration, do you think that's Sabine Wren from Rebels? Because I personally, I don't. I don't know. So many people are saying it's being run. I don't think so. I don't think. I feel like I don't think that they would just put Sabine Wren, like just have not really that much word of Sabine being in the Mandalorian at all, and then just like throw in a random cameo in the trailer. Like I feel like that's not something. I mean, okay, I guess they could. It just doesn't seem as tasteful for the show for them to just like, oh, by the way, here's like Sabine, and like you'll see her for a couple seconds and then gone, and now we're gonna think about it. I mean, I'm curious to see who the character is as well, but like it could just be a new character. It doesn't have to be Sabine. It could just very well be a character we haven't seen before. I wish I watched the trailer sooner. I think his Jar Jar as Sith Lord. Oh my gosh. Bringing back the Jar Jar, the Darth Jar Jar memes and all that. And then, huh, I don't know what that is. I'll check it later. Today's my day off, so today's my friend anniversary with a couple of good friends from undergraduate, freshman year. And so, in order to celebrate tonight, we were playing Civ 5 together with a group of some other friends. And if you know anything about Civ 5, yes, we have the what's it called? Gods and Kings um, expansion, and we have the other really good expansion that everyone says that you have to get in order for Civ 5 to actually be good, which I completely agree. Yes, you do need both of those main expansions, which I can't remember the second one right now, but we'll be playing with both of those. There's actually a bundle going on right now on Steam. It's like get all of these Civ 5 expansions for $40, and it's like $120 they're worth like $120 usually. And I was like, okay, yeah, definitely. I'll take that deal. So I now have all of the I've had Civ 5 for a while, but I've only recently gotten the expansions to Civ 5. So that is going to be cool. Hey, Brick Pigeon, what is up? We are just chilling, talking about Mandalorian, talking about Civ 5, um, Bad Batch, really anything to do with Disney, Star Wars, Lego. How I'm not saving up like any money for Lego 2021 January sets because the list is crap and I'm probably gonna push me to buy the Mos Eisley Cantina in science. You're in science class right now? Yo, wait, are you in like science class? Is it like a science class in high school or like in college or like what type of science class is this? Name is Mr. Nye. Mr. Nye. Well, I'm happy that you I'm happy that you've decided to join me in building the Mandalorian Razor Crest in science class. I don't know if you're gonna that is such a coincidence. Wait, is his first name Bill? Or is it just is only the Nye part the ironic part? What time is it in the USA? All right, now that Lego boy, that is a that's a question because technically it's a lot of different times here in the United States. Where it is for me right now, it is 1:30, but I'm at Central Standard Time, so like I'm like the mid east region of the USA. We have like what 5 time zones in the United States. I mean, I guess if you count Hawaii and Alaska, you might get some more. Um, Darren, yeah, 1:30. Yeah. Um, I don't think I'm gonna be able to give you anything science related, but hey, I definitely would say that this is a lot more interesting than science class. Except I learned I guess the labs, science labs are what made science fun. The lectures were just awful, but like when you actually got to like do hands-on stuff and like mix chemicals and do experiments, that's when it got actually like interesting. Um, Definitely would not. I would take that over. I would um, do labs over lectures any day. Definitely hands-on, way more fun, and arguably way more impactful. Gotcha. It's middle school science. What did I learn in middle school science? We did like rockets. We made like rockets in middle school science. I remember this one time we made ice cream. We made ice cream, I think, in like sixth grade, uh, in like those plastic baggies and stuff. Germany, it's 8:32. Wow, so you're 7 hours ahead of us in Germany. Actually, I have a question. So, Lego fanboy in Germany, how hard is it to find new Lego sets? Because here in the United States, especially like the 501st Battle Pack, the AAT, it's like virtually impossible. How popular is it? How popular is Lego Star Wars in Germany to the extent of like the stores are sold out or like you have to really hunt for them? My goodness gracious, my neighbors are so heckin' loud. Hmm. I do know that after watching Solidbrook Studios review on this set, I'm very excited to build this escape pod. Star Wars and Lego are very popular in Germany. All right, gotcha. Yeah, I got you. Out of all the places I've been in Europe, I've not been I've not been to Germany. Um, but that's definitely a place that I want to go eventually. And I'd much rather go when I'm younger than rather than when I'm older. All right, it's kind of good shape. Time to do some Technic pieces. Okie dokie. Yes, I see. I see. I think the only set I'm personally going to buy in January is going to be the Mandalorian Hero vehicle. I don't even know what it looks like, but like I'm collecting I have all, I mean, now that I have this, I have all the Mandalorian sets. So probably shouldn't stop here with buying Mandalorian stuff. Even if it sucks, like even if it's just not a good set, I probably just still gonna buy it anyway, just so I can have something from the wave. And I guess the other potential set that I might get is the Imperial Shuttle. I would I would very much like to see a picture of it and what minifigures that they're putting in. That would probably be the selling point. Because if it's super small, which I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be, I'm probably not gonna I'm probably not gonna waste my money on an Imperial Shuttle where we got a rumor this year that there was going to be a UCS Imperial Shuttle. Now, that rumor might have just been incorrect, but it also could have been like a future leak. So if we end up getting a UCS Imperial Shuttle and I've bought the downsized Imperial Shuttle, I'm gonna feel like, oh, I should have just waited to save my money. And the great thing about Lego sets is that it takes them like a good long while to retire. Like it probably will take them at least a year uh, to retire any Star Wars sets that come out in January. So I've got plenty of time to wait out Lego. If you want my money, Lego, you better start making some actually like good solid sets because you got a lot of money from me this year. Next year, it's not looking so good. So far, you've got like the gunship, and that's it. Maybe if I get to see the child, that'd be good. Um, well, I just failed a science test. Dude, I'm sorry. That is rough. That is not good. That is not good. I were in Legoland and the Lego house. Oh, Lego house. I That's on my bucket list to go to the Lego house in Denmark. I've seen a lot of online video tours and stuff in the Lego house. And whenever I watch them, it looks like the coolest place. How you down to just like how you order food by like building with bricks and just the what was it, the whole like red brick combination thing, like no one person has the same combination because there's like so many permutations and stuff, like just cool, awesome stuff like that. I can't. I just really want to visit I really want to visit the Lego house. Very upset that it is in Europe and not in the United States. I mean, the best thing we have here is Connecticut, and you can't even visit Connecticut. Oh, really? It's just like the Lego factory. There's not really anything to see for the public wise, that is. So it's like, that's unfortunate. I wished it. You have one every Friday. Oh my gosh, you have a test every Friday? That just sounds awful. I don't ever remember having tests that frequently. Yeah, back. I bought every Lego house exclusive set 3 to 6 times. Dude, nice. That sounds like a solid collection that you got going there. Yeah, I would like to just get my hand on one. Um, and I definitely do not. The reason why I haven't bought any Lego house exclusive sets is because in order for me to buy them, I'd have to buy them online. And I want my very first one, very first Lego house exclusive set. I want to buy it in person. So I am waiting until I am able to go to the Lego house in person, probably when COVID-19 is over and when all that is passed. I'm not quite sure how Europe is responding. I've heard that some European countries are actually like being pretty chill with COVID, and that the United States is really like we're probably the ones who are going um, the most overboard when it comes with COVID. Mm, sold most of the sets. Yeah. Sure those are sure those are valuable, good money and all that. I have a friend that I did a video on actually sometime in the summer. I visited his house. He has the secret Lego vault in Canandaigua, and he really likes investing in hobbies that pay for themselves. And so, um, most of the time, he sells his older Lego sets to get new Lego sets. Um, and so, like the hobby kind of just pays for itself. He like builds it, likes it, enjoys it for a while, displays it, sells it later, gets the money back or more, um, depending on how old. Then he uses that money to buy a new Lego set and enjoy it. So the hobby pays for itself, and it's also a really good investment because he's used a lot of that the Lego that he collects in like some tough times, um, financial wise. So I kind of want to get to that point where this hobby starts paying for itself, which is part of the reason why I started this YouTube channel because I love Lego. But it'd also be really cool if like I could break even. I just honestly, I don't even care if I make money from Lego. I just want to be able to break even. Like, oh yeah, you got this much money from this video. Now you can buy another Lego set, and then I'll make a review on that. And then it's like, oh yeah, you got that much money on this video. Now you can buy another Lego set. And like, okay, it's cool. And so honestly, breaking even, that would probably be just that's the dream. This is more of a hobby rather than a full on job, although it sometimes feels like um, a job, but it's definitely is really enjoyable. And I love making these videos, and I love building Lego. I love talking with you all. Like I would not be talking with someone from Germany if I hadn't created this channel. And it's just really cool to see. Yeah, it's just really cool to be in conversation with a bunch of people who love Lego from all over the world, and just see all that. Z Brooks production, 2004. Hello, and Brian Acorn. Hello, nice to join us. USA COVID-19. Yeah, the USA and COVID-19 is it's definitely quite the time. So, and that's all I'm gonna say because this is not a politicized YouTube channel. So, um, yeah, we'll stop it there. But I will say, in regards to Lego, because we can talk about this stuff, in regards to Lego, COVID-19 it really screwed up Lego's production. And I do remember it was like August when their factories finally came back online. And I understand Lego is just, I mean, let's be real, Lego is awful when it comes to production and preparing for all that. But COVID-19 did not help at all. Like it really didn't. And I mean, part of it is Lego's fault. I'm not going to sugarcoat that, but I am going to give them some sympathy. Uh, I'm going to give them some sympathy because some of it was definitely the fact that they um, either didn't or couldn't open up their factory soon enough. and start producing stuff. So that's why they're very much drastically behind everything. And here it is. This back part goes out a lot farther than what I was originally anticipating. What are your thoughts on the 501st battle pack? I may be getting three tomorrow. Yay. All right. Well, yeah, I've been hearing that three is the is the usual number of battle packs that people get, which makes sense because three is the max on the Lego website, and you're honestly lucky if you can find one in a store. So you find three, that's really great. Um, my opinion is that I have five of them over there, and they're an amazing battle pack. Yes, they are $30, but you're getting a lot of stuff for $30. You're getting a fair piece count, excellent top of the line minifigures. I've been hearing that the 501st Battle Pack, though, there's been an abnormal amount of misprints with that. And I think that's just because Lego is trying to pump them out as fast, and perhaps their machines are not as well calibrated as they would think. But yeah, I have like my five of first battle packs over there, and then they're built on that table. So yeah, I definitely highly suggest getting it. Awesome set. Um, really cool. And I really do like the $30 battle pack design. Sure, it's more expensive, but you get more for it. And I hope that Lego ends up making some more uh $30 $30 battle packs. Oh, that is weird. All right, welcome, Karen. It is going fine. We're just having a party. We're just building the Razor Crest. And we got Baby Yoda up here watching the process. You have zero. Yep, I would definitely say uh, you should get some. And if you're getting three, that's great. Um, I decided to build all of mine because I think I'm gonna have more use um, for the set built than not. But I do think if you were to keep some sealed in the box, I'm not quite sure how much the 501st Battle Pack will actually go up in price, just because it's such a highly demanded set. And usually the sets that go up in price are not the highly demanded ones. Sure, you might find some kids later on who didn't end up getting it, or who gets into Star Wars Lego late, and it's like next year or like 2 years down the road after it's retired, they might want it. But the sets that really go up in price, that like really go up in price, are those sets that like people don't really care about, and then it retires, and all of a sudden everyone wants it. Like the Cloud City set, like no one wanted the Cloud City brick build set, and hardly anyone got it. But that's why it's so expensive now, new in the box, because it retires, and people are like, oh, this actually was kind of a cool set. And then not a lot of people bought it when it was out, and uh, lucky for the people who did buy it, and I'm upset with myself that I didn't buy it. Uh, I'm definitely not paying. Was it's like at $500 new, $600 new? It's like something insane. I do want to get the Bespin dual set. I did not realize how fast they would sell out, so I wasn't on the ball with that one. So I've been looking through Mercari and eBay, trying to figure out how to get my hands on one. If I could pay under $80, I'd be happy. Um, so also, I did get one of my paychecks in from the graduate school that I work at, and I did not know they gave me like a $1,500 voucher for rent on top of everything. So I thought I was going to have to pay my rent this month. Turns out I don't, and it also turns out that I don't have to pay my rent next month. So I have a lot more money than I was anticipating. So I think that's definitely going to loosen up some room for some splurging, some extra Lego buying. But I'm gonna have to really think about what I want, and also calculate uh, calculate my gas and electric bill because that is still something that I need to take care of. And we're building IG-11, which one of my favorite things about The Mandalorian is that they showed us where we got IG-88 in Empire Strikes Back. We didn't get to see one of the units in action, and we sort of got to see some of the units in action in the Clone Wars, but not nearly enough. This we got to see a proper IG unit in action, like full on battle action, and that was a really cool thing. And this guy comes with two guns. Dang, Michael, thank you. That's amazing. Okay, now the real question is, where's the other gun? Oh, here it is. I was like, oh, it says it comes with two guns. Oh yeah, it doesn't. All right, this guy will be up here. He'll be chilling up there. Hello, chat. Let's see. Bought 20 battle packs and I resold them 17 days after. 45 euros. Dude, that's a nice profit. That's a good profit right there. Good for you. Ken Williams. Hello, Ken. Sets that go up fit in three categories: UCS, MBS. It says you can have multiple of like a gunship with the 501st. Yeah, I definitely agree. Those are sets that definitely go up. Do I play any instruments? Yes. As a matter of fact, I do play instruments. Let me start um, getting some more of this Lego page rolling before I start talking about that. So, actually, if you all don't know, I'm currently going to graduate school um, at the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign, and I'm currently working on my master's degree um, in orchestral conducting. And I did my undergrad back in Rochester, New York, and I went for music education. So I started learning the violin. That was my first instrument. I know, what a shocker, an Asian who plays violin. Wow. And so I started violin at a young age, and I just kept going at it through school. My school was very small though, so like we didn't have an orchestra. So I also learned some band instruments and some. I also joined the choir. So I played trombone in school. I was a I was a tenor in high school. Definitely not a tenor anymore. Yeah, but violin's a really nice instrument. And then becoming a music education major, if you all don't know this, in order to be a music teacher, a proficient one, you have to learn all the instruments. So I had to learn flute, oboe, clarinet. Um, no, not oboe. That's what methods do. I had to learn the basics of flute, clarinet, saxophone, um, French horn, trumpet. I already knew trombone, so I didn't really have to learn trombone, baritone, uh, strings, so violin. That was my instrument. I had to learn viola, bass, and cello, and harp, and then percussion. So like drum set, marimba, xylophone, bells, timpani, tambourine, triangle. Which I'm just gonna say, tambourine and triangle. That's way harder to play than people give it credit for. That was I had to practice. Yes, I had to practice playing the triangle and the tambourine. There are some very interesting techniques that certain pieces require that just are like it's not just shaking and hitting the tambourine. There's some really cool stuff that you can do. There's a this thing called a tambourine roll, where like a loud roll where you just shake the tambourine. But then there's a soft roll where you take your thumb and you rub it along the circumference of the tambourine. And it makes us it's a very quiet and hushed sound, and that's really hard to do consistently. So that was where most of my practice went. Piano's good. I play piano as well. We had to learn piano. We had to take piano for 2 years in undergraduate, and yeah, so great instrument. You should definitely keep that up because piano to this day is one of my favorite instruments to play, and it's just such a nice instrument just to sit down and like yeah, just go play the piano, and it's a nice feel. And this baby is really starting to take shape. And this is a decent size. I'm not upset at all. This is like really this truly is like a decent sized ship it's turning out to be. Like this is feeling pretty good. Hello, Ansh Kamdar. Happy that you can make it. My channel is A Stop Motion Studios. Everyone comment on. Piano is boring. All right, dude. I don't know what type of piano music you're listening to. If you're thinking about like Moonlight Sonata, then okay, like an amateur playing Moonlight Sonata, sure, that might be boring. But like, I'm gonna actually right now, I'm gonna type in the chat some some like really awesome uh, piano stuff. Actually, come to think of it, Moonlight Sonata, the third movement, that is exciting. And yeah, here we go. One second. But that's what you're playing. All right, dude, you're probably playing the first movement of Moonlight Sonata. I want you to look up Moonlight Sonata Movement 3. That is like some of the most explosive music you'll ever hear. And like it is like so it's so weird. It's you have like this like this very slow lethargic music, and then in the third movement it just explodes with speed. So definitely listen to that. Come back, tell me if piano is boring still after you listen to that movement, because that is some of Beethoven's best work. My goal is to learn Moonlight Sonata. Yeah, good goal. That's a good goal. Everyone, why is it that? Come here, boy. There we are. Okay. Can you say? Can you say transporte de Kopfgeldjäger? I definitely did not get any of that. That looks all right. Transporte de that looks like French, but co- oh my goodness gracious. F is a V sound. I know that. But the yeah. Yeah. Thank you. It's German. That doesn't help me pronounce it though. uh, Maya Rishi. I don't know what that means. And Skandar. What is a Rishai? Rish? Rishi? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Uh I mean I don't know. I don't know. So do not know what that is. All right. Now, okay, Lego fanboy, you have to tell me what that word is because I have absolutely no idea what that is. Is a kid no one likes at school? Um, well, actually, back in my back in my high school days, I was pretty popular. Now, I mean, take that statement as you will. I went to a small high school. My class size was like 66 kids, which is definitely small. So like, yes, I was popular, but it was at a small school. Um, I have I have a close knit group of friends, and as an introvert personally, I as an introvert, I don't like having a lot of I don't like having a lot of friends because it gets overwhelming at points. This is nice because I get to chat with you all in the quietness of my house, and I feel like I'm by myself. I also get to like meet really cool people, talk with people who subscribe to my channel, and like yeah, it's just you all seem. I mean, every single time I've chatted with you all in these chats, you all seem like really cool and awesome people. So like, it's been a. This is. I live for these. I live for these moments where I just get to build Lego, chat with people who are from all over here in the States, over there in Europe, different backgrounds and everything. So it's a great time. Uh, Transporter of the Headhunter. Oh, dang. Transporter of the Transport of the Headhunter. Oh, right, because that's the. Wait a minute. Transport of the Headhunter. Is that what they re? No, that's not what they. Is that what they renamed this in Germany? Oh, there goes the 1988 unit. Oh, I see. Because okay, interesting. Yeah, we were able to get the Razor Crest still on our stuff. So um, yeah, it's the Lego word for Razor Crest. I heard that that debacle is just. I can't imagine like a company um, copyrighting the name Razor Crest. First, if any company were to copyright the name Razor Crest for toys, it'd be Disney. If anyone had the right to use Razor Crest, it'd be Lego because they have a contract with Star Wars, aka Disney. I think that's just I don't like people who who just like, oh yeah, let's just copyright this so we can just make a whole lawsuit out of it and whatever. All right, all right, hold up. Okay, something's wrong. Mm, oh, put these white pieces in the wrong space. Well, that would make sense why the Technic piece is not fitting, wouldn't it? There we go. Okay. All right, everyone. Welcome to the first mistake of this Lego build, and hopefully that is the one and only mistake that I will be making in this build, because it appears that every single time I build a Lego set, I always make one gosh darn mistake. Every time. It hasn't just haven't been broken of that curse yet. Well, okay, maybe that's not true. The 501st, I mean, I've built it like 5 times, so hope I wouldn't make a mistake. The 501st, oh, I see what I'm supposed to do here. Uh, all right, what have we been? All right, so Ange Cam Camdar, I am not going to comment that right now because right now I'm in the middle of building the Razor Crest. And so I'm not going to comment that at the moment. I'm sorry if that's upsetting, but yeah, no, I'm in the middle of this and I'm in the middle of talking with fans and I'm not going to take the time to comment that at the moment. So All right. Yeah. Ash, Camden, I'm going to have to ask you to stop spamming the chat, please. Um, and thank you. So please stop spamming the chat right now, or else I'm going to have to ask you to leave. And thank you. Okay, I appreciate that. Sorry, you should make someone mod to deal with people. Mod to deal. Brick Pigeon, can you reward that? Because I'm not entirely sure what that means. I think there might be. Oh, moderator. I see. Yeah. Honestly, I should. There you go, Brick Pigeon. You gave the idea. And you can be it for this live stream. So there you go. Have fun. All right. I love how we're only on bag 2, and this already looks just oh my gosh, this looks absolutely amazing. This brings me back to like the older days where you got some nice, solid, beefy ships that for a Razor Crest, and looking at what that would have been minifig scale, this is not that. I mean, it's downsized, but like Lego did a great job downsizing it, scale and everything. All right, everyone. I am going to be doing more live stream builds, so don't worry. I will I will keep in mind who's been moderators before. And hey, that's just more incentive to join more of these live stream builds. Then maybe you'll be able to be a moderator next time. So yeah, I'm sorry if I got that order wrong or whatever. I'm trying to multitask by reading the chat and building this. So if you didn't get to be one this time, if you come back next time, I'll make you one. So yeah, uh, there we go. And oh my goodness. Does anyone else have any? Now that we have a break, I have a break from the spamming. Does anyone have any questions about Lego, Star Wars, just some stuff that you've been up to Lego wise that you'd like to share? Because or just really any questions that you want to talk about. I should probably just sound down like this. Sorry, stops phone. Let's got the 1999 Naboo Starfighter, 1999 Imperial Dropship, the 2000 TT. Ooh, ooh. All right, I'll clap for that, dude. Those are some OG sets. I'm happy for you. Those are some nice ones. The the 1999 Naboo Starfighter. And honestly, I think my favorite thing about the older Star Wars sets is how the instruction manuals are are relayed and everything. Um, because in a lot of them that I've seen, you get like scenes from the movie up on the top of each page, and so it goes through the movie and stuff. Which I think that it's just an ingenious thing for Lego to do, and that's just such a cool idea that I wish that they had continued uh, doing and everything. What's my favorite Lego set? I don't all right, yeah. My favorite Lego set, I'll just say it. It's the Republic Dropship and ATOT Walker as my all-time favorite Lego set. And here's why. Like a quarter of it is for nostalgic purposes. When I first started getting into Lego, I was it was 2010 Christmas. 2010 Christmas is when I started getting into Lego. And that set had come out in 2009. I was looking through like catalogs and stuff, like, okay, what do I want my first set to be? First set to be, because technically my friend Walter got me a set a couple of days before Christmas, before you went off from school for winter break. So it technically wasn't my first Star Wars set to start it, but it was my first big set to enter my collection. And I had asked for the Republic Dropship because that set looked the coolest. I remember watching what was it, Lego Boy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 review on it. I remember those old style reviews with the shaky camera angles and the awful light. And Lego YouTubers have really come a long way since then, which is great. I remember watching reviews and just like, oh, I really want this set, and I got it. And so part of it is nostalgic. Another part of it is that um, it's such a great concept that Lego gave us two vehicles, like a ship and a vehicle in it. So you get like two things to play with, and the dropship can pick up the other vehicle. That was like the absolute best idea that Lego could have ever done. Um, Now, this Christmas is going to be my 10-year anniversary of collecting Lego, and I, who would know? Who would knew that the dropship would go up so much, like $1,500 sealed in the box? That is absolutely insane. And I had thought in my head, hmm, perhaps, perhaps I would get this set sealed in the box for my 10-year anniversary. And then I'm like, I don't have that money to spend. So I'm trying to find something to buy this Christmas or to ask for this Christmas, probably. Um, I mean, who am I kidding? I don't get stuff for Christmas anymore. I'm a grad student. I get like what? Money for groceries, uh, to some help with tuition and stuff. That's really it. Um, so I'm trying to think of some sort of way to celebrate my 10 years of collecting Lego. Sort of be that pinnacle 10-year set. And so I'm going to really, really be thinking about what that's going to be. And I don't know, maybe I'll buy it used. But I do have to admit, it would just be like living that Christmas all over again if I got to unbox it, new, sealed. That would be so great. But I don't think I can don't think I can justify paying that much money. I don't think I can justify that. All right, that's how that goes on. This needs to go on like this. Um, watch my haul vid, you'll see, not mine. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. ZBricks Productions. The only vintage sets I have are from 2007, 2008 era. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the oldest set I owned. I got into Lego considerably later than most people. I think 2005. I think the OG Clone Turbo Tank is as far back as I go. Yeah, I think so. Oh, we're building the landing gear now. So it'll be fun. Uh, Sawyer, do you have Insta? I do have Insta. If you watch my YouTube videos, I have a little screen at the very end of every video that links to my Instagram and my Twitter page. My Instagram is Sawyer underscore studios 98. So yeah, if you want to, go ahead, follow me on Instagram. I'm not going to tell you to because you all have your you all are free to do whatever you choose. And so if you want to, go for it. If you don't, that's fine too. I think that'd be really cool if you did. Uh, but yeah, I do have an Instagram. I post mainly stuff about my channel, some Lego stuff that I'm working on, um, some music stuff that I'm working on because I have a lot of friends from undergrad who that's like their main way of connecting with me on about like, oh, what are you up to in graduate school now? So you will see probably some conducting videos here and there that I post. Let's see. Oldest set from 2012. What is that set? Out of curiosity, Brick Vision. Um, Started in 2015. Yeah, there's a. I love it when people start collecting Lego because then they start getting into that joy of like the hunt for Lego and like really getting into like, oh, what set should I get and why. 2015. What what set came out in 2015? I remember 2014. 2015 is like completely a blur right now. Started in 2008. 2008 was a solid year. Starting to get those Clone Wars sets. Um, and here's the landing gear. Here's the ship. It's looking very fine, very fine. Do you live on your own yet? I do live on my own. This is my apartment. You know what? I still haven't made a tour of my apartment, and I was definitely planning on doing that. Hmm. Yeah, I never did. I guess I'll do that, I guess soon or something, so you can see what Lego I do have around. But yep, I live in my apartment. The reason why I'm not like overly buying Lego, one, financial reasons, because paying rent is expensive, but two, like I'm gonna have to move them eventually. I'm I really want to get like my own house, but I don't think I'm gonna do that until I finish my graduate degree, possibly go for my doctorate. Um, so yeah, until I really settle down and find like a good job in my field, um, probably not gonna really start collecting Lego because always a little bit hesitant because I have Lego here. I did not bring all my Lego. I definitely did not bring all my Lego sets from home. So I do have quite a bit of the bulk of my collection is at home right now back in New York. So now I have Lego in two places, which is not necessarily the best feeling. It's like I have Lego in New York, I have Lego in Illinois, and I can't wait for the day to come where I can just have Lego in one place, just like that's just my home. So uh, yeah, and I also, I mean, job wise, don't know what that's going to be. I don't, I don't know that when I'm going to or where I'm going to get that job. Yeah, these are spare parts. All right, on to bag number 3. 2015, 2008. First order era. Oh, that's right. That's right. 2000. Yeah. Dang. I remember when Disney announced they were making a new Star Wars movie and the hype around that. And look at us, we're already past the sequel trilogy, looking on to new movies, and it just almost feels like it was yesterday. Bag 4. Here we go. Put this guy up here. Display. Fit? Yeah. So Shima sets. Oh my gosh. What a throwback. What an actual throwback. I don't think I ever got any of those sets. But yeah, that's a throwback. I do remember getting like Lego Agents sets. That was actually one of my first Lego sets. I wasn't even like I got that set a while ago. I was like, okay, Lego's cool. And like I played with Lego as a young as a youngster, but like I didn't understand the art of like collecting Lego. And I definitely when did my parents introduce me to Star Wars? When I introduced my kids to Star Wars, I don't think I introduced it a lot earlier than my parents did. I think we finally watched Star Wars. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. When was I introduced to Star Wars? I want to say middle school, like probably around the same time that I got into Lego. I was introduced to Star Wars, I'd say. Um, so I was introduced to Star Wars late. I feel like I hardly went out shopping actually with my parents. I feel like mostly we just like, yeah, actually, I don't even remember really seeing Lego in the stores. And I was introduced to it by this book that I got in the library. That was uh, what was it was the Star Wars Visual Dictionary, the very first one that they got that came out. And I was looking through it. And I was like, oh my gosh, these are awesome. It's like, man, I love Star Wars, and Lego is pretty cool, and like you can do stuff with Lego. And then I remember finding out how expensive Lego was. I was like, oh, this can't be that expensive. And then I looked it up, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is expensive. Then all my allowance, I would save up for uh for Lego. So like I'd what was what was my allowance? $5 a week, $10 a week, something like that. And I remember like watching YouTube videos and like, oh, what are the new sets coming out? And like the rumor videos that were done back then. And like, all right, so these are the sets. This is how much money I need to save for. And as a kid, it was really hard because I loved the Republic. I loved the Clone Wars. And those were the sets I wanted to save up for. And we got such huge Clone Wars waves when I first started. And at a kid's budget of that much money, that was not easy to uh, to be able to get everything, which is why I was actually probably one of the reasons why I didn't end up getting this police course on gunship at the time. because I didn't have room in the budget, and there's cooler sets, in my opinion, that were coming out in 2014 that I wanted other than that. And then I didn't get my first like paid job. I did stuff for like my grandparents and stuff, but I didn't get my first paid job till my first year of undergraduate, just because my parents wanted me to focus on my studies. I could not balance a job between being in cross country track, doing Spartan races. Um, I was also in my school musicals and stuff. So yeah, that was some hard stuff that I had to balance and I had to make decisions. And I'm building this twice. Not realize that. Okay, yeah, building this again. Let's see. Oh, yikes! Got a power miner. I wish I had a job. Yeah. I feel I do. I feel bad for your generation because especially with the whole COVID thing, so many people got laid off. So I I cannot imagine what it probably is like right now trying to find a job as a kid. So yeah, I'm sorry. Luckily for me, um, I mean, for the first part of this, of when COVID hit, I actually didn't have either of my summer jobs that I usually have lined up. They were both very much. One job was cutting workers, another job uh, just had to close down because they are a country club and they do catering, and I do catering for them. So I actually started DoorDash, which was extremely popular and a really good source of income for COVID because no one wanted to leave the house. So like they do Grubhub and DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that. So that was a really good source of income. I mean, recently, since everything's been opening up and people have sort of been getting more bold to leave their house, I guess, and with COVID rates going down, we've DoorDashing is not so sustainable. So right now, I'm really just focusing on school, and then I have my TA and manager position here that pays for my rent and groceries, but leaves very little room for purchasing Lego, unfortunately. Which is why I started a merch store. So if y'all want to check that out and support the channel, go for it. Um, I've got some Sawyer Studios COVID-19 masks on there if you all want that. And I finally just finished building the front. Also, if you don't have the Razor Crest, I'm also a I also started being a oh gosh, what's the word called? Not an ambassador. Um, I don't remember what it's called. I started being, I guess, like an ambassador for Amazon. Uh, so I have a couple links in some of my past videos on the Mandalorian season 2 reaction video. If you click on that link, if you want to get the Razor Crest on Amazon, if you buy it off of Amazon from my link, I get a part of that money, and I'll probably instantly just put that money right into my Lego fund and hopefully get some more Lego and get some more videos out to y'all. Um, but yeah, I've been searching for some cheap Lego deals and stuff, and seeing if I can manage a purchase here or there, um, just so I can keep getting some content out to everyone. I still haven't done a review on the Swamp Speeder yet, so I'm definitely gonna do that at some point. So I do have like two sets that I haven't done reviews on yet. So um, keep an eye out for that. Getting a job, not for a while. Giving up to Corona. Yeah. It's probably gonna be best if you get one after Corona. I can't really think of any place that's hiring except what was it? Amazon stock has gone through the roof. It's gone through the absolute roof just because of their business. And I know that they've been needing more um, delivery people. So like I don't know, maybe like delivering for Amazon could be a viable option, quite possibly. So just spitballing ideas here. And yeah, there's some really nice Lego techniques that are being done in the set. So there is a cause. Hmm. I need some more super battle droids. I only have two. Yeah. V2 battle droids are really, really good. Actually, if you ever get your hands, if you ever get the option of getting V2 battle droids, you should definitely try to get the rocket launcher battle droids because those are cool and they definitely add to your Lego collection if you have the rocket launcher arms. Um, okay. Hold the phone. Where is where's the other title piece? Found it. Yeah, so here it is so far. I can already like imagine the huge engines that are going to be on the side. How absolutely amazing it's going to make it look. It's a pretty compact cockpit, actually. Like it's that's some space right there. It's a bit like the 70605. You're building it. Yeah, it does. Then give me those vibes. I think they have six, but I guess you just bricklink the rocket arm. You could probably bricklink the rocket arm. Actually, I'm not quite sure how many people are selling just the rocket arm. I feel like if you were to, you probably would find it easier to find just the rocket arm launcher droid. I'm not quite sure about the price cost about that though, because I've never priced that out before. Um, or you could just get the two sets that have super battle droids that come with rocket launcher arms, and one of them I would highly suggest, and the one I would suggest is the Clone Wars AAT, just because that is the best AAT in my opinion that Lego has made, and it's a beautiful set. All right. Oh, we're making the doors now. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Come on. Come on, stud. There we are. Huh. $22. All right. $22. That seems, yeah, seems a fair price for what it is. Oh man. Huh. I only looked only the Mandalorian from Star Wars. Huh. Oh, when did we? Oh, I see. This instruction booklet needs to be broken in more because I'm like missing steps in the crevices of the spine. There we are. You know, I was hoping for that Lego would not Lego, sorry. Wow, I'm building with Lego right now. That Lucasfilms Disney would just be like, yeah, we'll let the Clone Wars continue. Clone Wars season 7 came back, proof that the fans love the Clone Wars. So yeah, we'll like continue, keep going. You know, give us those episodes that we got robbed, like the Boba Fett one, the Saw's Vengeance one, the Sons of Dathomir one, the one that we never got fully renditioned, which would be the Crystal Crisis on Utapau. Yeah, you know, those sets that we should have gotten but never got because Disney did a dumb. It's like, yeah, we're just gonna stop one of the most popular Star Wars TV shows in existence because that's a great business move. Heck yeah. Absolutely ridiculous. The Bad Batch show. I really want. I think what would be a really cool opener for the Bad Batch show is like an Order 66 scene. Like they just starts right at Order 66 because it's supposed to be post Empire. I think that would just like get people right on their toes. That would be the coolest way to open up that show. So hopefully they open it up with some sort of Order 66 scene because I think that would be just the coolest thing they could do. And maybe not the coolest thing. I'm no Dave Filoni, but in my humble, in my most humble opinion, that would be the best way that I see that they could open up that TV show. Ready. I don't know what it is, but my channel just dropped a bunch of subs. Has this happened to you? Yeah, it has. It has. My channel has dropped subs before, and whenever I lose a sub, I have to think about what video did I just post? What did I just like what did I just do? Or what have I not done in a while? Because who knows? It might not be something that you have done recently. It might be something that you're not doing. And you have to think people subscribe to your channel for a reason. Like they watch a video and it's either for purely entertainment. It could be for like your charisma. It could be like, oh yeah, they're a cool guy. I like listening to them. Uh, so there are some YouTubers that I subscribe to who I just like sound of their voice. Was it Jen Bricks? That's such a common voice. You can read audiobooks and I'd listen to them. And I yeah, I just have to think to myself, all right, what is the potential reason? And I have to look at all the angles. Like, what have I not done in a while? Maybe there's a reason that they subscribed at this point in time. Um, and then maybe I stopped doing the reason why they subscribed, and then they left. So, and there's also like, how is your channel doing with new stuff? And a lot about YouTube that I have discovered in the past 6 months of doing YouTube. There's a lot of trial and error. There's a couple things I've been trying, um, and half of YouTube is like, all right, what do the fans want? what do they want to see, what's going to be popular to them, and just like seeing how much views this gets, how much retention rate this receives, and figuring that out and really checking your videos to see what draws them. I got a lot of my subscribers from like my adventures around the West, trying to find um, 501st battle packs. That was something very popular, and so I'm probably gonna do something similar to that. Probably not 501st battle packs, something similar to that uh, in the near future. Uh, but once again, that's a very costly thing to do. I can't afford that as much. So um, just really remembering when your subscribers subscribe, sort of have like a mental note in the back of your head, and just figure out stuff. But also YouTube, like sure, I'm doing YouTube for the fans, but I'm also doing YouTube for myself. Like this is a fun thing, and this should be fun for you. And I think the moment when you are so obsessed with trying to get more subscribers that you lose the fun and the meaning behind why you started YouTube. And I don't know, maybe if you started YouTube to get subscribers, I personally started YouTube because it's fun for me, and I like doing it. I like sharing the content that I make with people. So I also try to remind myself. Should probably stop talking while I put this stick on. There we are. I should also try. I also try to remind myself that hey, I'm also doing this for me, and so sometimes I don't care if a video that I make isn't receptive to the community. If I had fun making it, I'm probably gonna keep doing it, and who knows? Maybe down the line, someone will appreciate it. Yeah. Now, I do wish these pieces were printed, not printed. Well, I mean, yeah, printed would be nice, but I wish there were like actual like molded pieces like we've gotten in the past with like some 3D stuff. I think that would be really cool. Um, you're a good Lego fan. You're a good Lego fanboy. English is a difficult language. I have trouble with I have trouble with grammar sometimes, and I was raised here. Uh, so like no worries, no need to apologize. Also, I'm placing in the carbonite pieces now. It's a snug fit. That, yeah. All right, there they are, carbonate pieces in the Razor Crest. I'm gonna show you a view from this side. You can see. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna put a makeshift toilet in here. I'm definitely gonna be looking for some pieces on Brooklink and modding out the inside of my Razor Crest. That it's a little bit more accurate to the TV show. All right, bye, like a fanboy. Thank you for stopping in and for joining. All right. Yeah. Honestly, this has been a really nice time. Just chilling here and talking with y'all. And I love how this front looks, how just sleek this is oh this is a ship. Yeah. I remember first seeing the Razor Crest on the TV show and just thinking, huh, that's gonna be one awesome Lego set someday. And lo and behold, it is in fact one awesome Lego set. And today is someday. Right. And here's the back. We gotta put the background on. Oh yeah. Look at that action. They practically got the angles like perfect. Oh my goodness. It's like perfect angles. Now you get to make the guns on the front. Yes, yes. My friend was suggesting to me, hey, maybe that the Imperial shuttle labeled um, labeled for the January 2021 is code for the Bad Batch shuttle, because technically Bad Batch is we're gonna have the TV show post Republic, so it could be an Imperial. Technically, they are Imperial, and what I said to that was, they make a Bad Batch shuttle. If they make it $70, I would be very, very upset because I think a Bad Batch shuttle deserves the $100+ mark, because this is like a solid ship only because they used a good amount of pieces for it and didn't skimp on it. They make if that Imperial shuttle is a Bad Batch shuttle, I I swear, I'm not going to be a happy camper whatsoever. It's just like a $70 Bad Batch ship. That doesn't just doesn't make sense to me at all. Why you would downsize that shuttle so much? A shuttle that could very much be an amazing selling point. I don't think it is, because they definitely would add like they would definitely add like at least $20 for the exclusive minifigures that would come in that set. So I that alone, they wouldn't only sell it for 70 unless it's like super downsized. Then I'd be super pissed. All right, here we are. Okay. Beautiful. Stickers have not been bad today. So that is excellent. Let's see. Interesting. Interesting. Does oh, go up? Okay. Okay. I'm liking this gun design so far. Uh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. Woof. As my friend Luke would say. Look at that gun. That is a one solid. That is one beautiful looking weapon. All right, one thing I am gonna harp about right now is that the set doesn't have a handle, and this is I'm just gonna say right now, this is awkward to hold, and I haven't even finished building it yet. Oh gosh. Yep. Although that looks super nice, this is really this is I'm not quite sure where I should hold this, if anything. Like hold it on the back, something like that. Right, time to build the other door. Oh, rolling Lego pieces, bane of my existence. That's not true. That's oh my goodness. That's far from true. Never mind. All right. I don't like it when Lego just like here, put a piece here, then leave it there. I mean, they. I hope they know that when we build stuff, at least for me, I'm not gonna have this like laying on the ground and try to put these pieces on it like that. I'm gonna put this piece on, and then I'm gonna put this piece on, and then put this piece on underneath. But like honestly, that doesn't mean anything. Uh, and now I just realized, gosh, this piece needs to go one stud back. There you go. Okay. So here's a debated question. I'm interested to know your opinions on, and that is actually, I'll just put in the chat in case any newcomers arrive. And that question is, what order are you going to show your kids Star Wars saga? I've given it a lot of thought, but I really want to know what you all are thinking that you're going to do, and also why. And if it's a good enough reason, who knows? I might change the order that I'm going to do it in. Right. Oh, okay. There we are. Nice. Right. I'm gonna pull up FaceTime, get my friend Luke on here, show him the Razor Crest for the first time. Hopefully he responds. We'll see. Hello, Mr. May.
Hello there.
Guess what I am doing right now?
You're building the Razor Crest?
Yeah, I am. And it looks.
Is it everything you hoped and dreamed it would be?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, man, this set. Oh, Lego like pulled all the stops. Every single part of this build is absolutely top-notch Lego design. Like it's beautiful.
And you didn't get one.
Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. The Scout Trooper minifigure, dude. This guy
Oh,
is so detailed, and I think it's a double molded helmet. So like,
beautiful.
absolutely beautiful. And there's everything about this set. So it's more than I hoped and dreamed. Like this is
That's awesome.
a beautiful set. The
That's
gun, ah, yeah.
I'm so glad, man. It's awesome.
Thank you. You coming back home from student teaching?
Yipper. I'm getting ready. We're doing a birthday surprise for my brother tonight.
Oh, nice, awesome.
Getting my way to Target because I have to get a white shirt, but we're taking him to Texas Paper Till for the first time.
Cool. That sounds like it's gonna be a good time.
Oh yeah, I'm for some good eating tonight.
All right, man. Just wanted to check in with you, chat with you for a little bit. You have a good time. You have a nice time tonight.
I certainly will. Very
Uh,
nice.
I will talk to you later.
All right,
I'll
man.
send you some final pictures of the Razor Crest when I'm done.
Oh yeah, I'm curious to see pictures from someone that isn't a web.
Right? All right. Talk to you later, man.
Yep, talk to you later.
Bye. I had to listen to my teacher for 20 minutes. What a what a time. Uh, so you're doing is this school online or something? And gosh, it's officially the second mistake I've made in this set. All right, let's see if I can just figure out. Oh, okay. See if I can just figure out where I made this mistake. Ah, I see. Here. Now it's symmetrical. Now it's good. All right, on to the next baggie. In my opinion, the best order to watch the Star Wars saga. Once again, you all might disagree with me. I've heard this order, and I just can't stop thinking about it because I think it's such a brilliant way to show the saga. Now I understand that the sequel trilogy like exists. I'm still torn whether or not I'm gonna show my kids the sequel trilogy right away. I feel like I want to get them into Star Wars first by, and I think I'm just gonna show them the the prequel and the original. And I know people usually argue, all right, are you going to show them chronologically or the way that they came out? And I actually have a way to watch Star Wars that I personally really like, and that is start with episode 4, and this is for like new people. You can also do this after you've seen it before. I think this would be a really cool way to watch it. But you start with episode 4 because that's how everyone started historically speaking. That's how That was how fans were exposed originally to Star Wars. Start with episode 4. Watch episode 5. Wow, Empire Strikes Back. You watch episode 5, and then this is where it gets crazy. You do this epic flashback sort of thing because people in the Empire Strikes Back, people were like, oh my gosh, like what? Darth Vader is Luke's father? Oh my goodness. And then they're like surprised and shocked and everything. Um, okay. I thought Lego forgot to send hair for a second. I was like, oh, Lego, don't do this to me. Um, so guys up there, you all are new. Building the Razor Crest. Also, Baby Yoda, way cuter than I would have ever imagined Baby Yoda to look in Lego. So cute. Anyway, um, oh gosh. Anyway, going back, you watch the prequel trilogy. So after Empire Strikes Back, you watch episodes 1, 2, and 3 because like, oh, Darth Vader is Luke's father. I know that now. Let's see the backstory. And in my opinion, I I like this because you get to end with, in my opinion, the best Star Wars movie out of the six, out of the original six, Return of the Jedi, and it's just such a great ending. And it's way better than watching 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3 because then you end on Revenge of the Sith. You end on a pretty sad note. Like, I mean, now that you have, I don't know, if you have the sequel trilogy in there, sure, you can then decide to watch the sequel trilogy next. I honestly, I'd show my kids the Clone Wars before I'd show them the sequel trilogy. That's just me. Clone Wars, it would be a solid time, solid show to watch with my kids. I can't wait until I get to do that. Um, Hello, Daily Figs. Welcome to the live stream build. See, just got a Clone Army Customs. Cody, do you have any Clone Army Customs? So Clone Army Customs is something that's been a page I've been following for a while. I've never actually. I have some brick arms. I do not have Clone Army Customs though. They do make some really really cool stuff. Um, Other than that, their stuff is pretty high quality. Uh, it's just usually when I have money to spend. Um, as of right now, I've always wanted to buy like a custom Lego set, like a custom gunship, a Moonalist Arc 170, something like that. I've always wanted to do that. But just because my Lego collection isn't at the point, and my YouTube channel is not at the point yet where I can, oh, it just fell, where I can afford to spend money on custom stuff, I feel like I have almost a not an obligation, but just like there's like so many Star Wars actual Lego sets that I don't have yet. I should probably get those first before I get anything else. So that's sort of my mindset. So the answer is no, I don't. But would I like to? Yes, I would. I would like to. Would like to at some point. I'm really just hoping that they come out with a Phase 2 Commander Cody, and then I won't have to. Will they? Uh, I don't know. Brian Acorn back. Oh, Book Pigeon. I'm at my mom's work for school today. In English, I forgot we had to read a book, and I forgot it. Well, that is that is all I can say is that is unfortunate. That's some unfortunate times. Brian Acorn, you can buy custom gunships on Republic Bricks. Yep, I've seen Republic Bricks. I like their stuff. Once again, don't have the funds at the moment, nor the justification to buy to buy that custom stuff yet. Um, but once again, not saying I never will. I most definitely will eventually. But right now, where my Lego collection is, I just reached 100 sets, like I think last month. So gonna gonna get some more. Gonna get some more sets. add to the collection, uh, add to the YouTube channel, and all that. Yeah. All right. Isn't Republic Bricks a scam? Brick Vault, also a good one. Something I do want to. There's been a couple of really cool mocks from the Brick Vault where they sell their instruction manual, and then you have to, I would probably just go on Bricklink and order all the pieces separately. It's been a couple mocks I've really wanted to get. One of them being their like UCS Ghost. It's just like the UCS Lego. Wow, that I did not make one. Sorry, the regular Lego Ghost that they came out with is not. It's so small. I like. I saw it in person because one of my friends got it, and it's just like, wow, that is tiny. Like that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous how small that is. And I really wish that Lego, yeah, I really wish that Lego did a better job with the Ghost, just like made it bigger. Hold on. Why is this? Why is this seemingly not fitting? No, that's right. Okay, that's right. Uh, that's also right. Did I do this one? I don't think so. No, no. This goes here. You slope up. This goes back. Oh, 100. This is supposed to go back a space. How did that? How did that get? Uh, how did that get messed up? All right, everyone. Welcome to the third mistake I've. This is all right. For some reason. All right. Well, I'm gonna read some comments. So I can, let's see. Um, doesn't seem legit. Control this fire. Maybe going rebrickable instructions. Yeah, the brick vault is once again great mocks, great stuff they do, and I'm still very much confused. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Oh, 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 shoot. Okay. That's an easy fix. All right, I understand. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, okay, that's it. Oh, that could have been a really catastrophic mistake. So that's never can tell you right now, that's never going to happen again. All right, there we go. That that looks better. Woo, okay. Now that we got that out of the way. Um, I think one of the most interesting mocks that Brickvault has done on their channel is the UCS ATAT. That just watching them, just listening to them talk about the building process and how top heavy that is, how the legs are just it's like oh the legs are trying to withstand like the pressure. They actually had to I think remodel the mock that they got with extra technic reinforcement in the legs because of how heavy the top was, which makes you think, didn't the people who designed the mock test that, or maybe they did it on a software? Oh yeah, this is definitely a new cockpit piece. This looks really nice, really good. All right, there we are. See you, Daily Figs. Nice having you stop by. Hold up. Oh, I see. This is a cool. So this is actually a really cool mechanic that Lego has done here. You have the. I don't know if you can see that. Actually, here, bring this closer. You have these clip pieces right here, and then you have these clip pieces. And when you place them together, they don't actually clip in place, but it creates enough friction to keep the cockpit in place. And since we have the cockpit officially done now, I'm going to put a Mandalorian in there with Baby Yoda. Got his brick arm guns in there as well. That I'm gonna place behind him like such. I do wish that there was a more obvious spot for Baby Yoda to sit. You can place him like on the windshield, not the windshield, but like on the dashboard. I guess put him right there. There we go. Mandalorian Baby Yoda, right in the Razor Crest. That's adorable. Yeah, Weapon is not a fun time. I remember first getting into Lego, and I remember my very first Weapon screw over and my last Weapon screw over. I was like, oh, look at this. And man, I was never so disappointed in my entire life. I was expecting this really awesome Lego set. I got it, and just like it was left in the pieces did not fit well together. It was just the cheapest, crappiest thing. I'm so happy that they have finally been placed behind bars and that they've been stopped. But the bad thing is that I I don't understand why people buy Lepin. Like it's not good quality. It's literally crap compared to Lego. Sure, it's cheap, but it's literally It's literally crap. It is not even worth. Like, sure, it's cheap. I still wouldn't even pay that much money for it. Like it's that crappy. And unfortunately, if there's going to continue to be a demand for that type of thing, more companies are just going to keep on popping up because in this world, the consumer controls the market. And if there's a demand, there continues to be a demand for cheaper versions of Lego sets, which once again, I think is, I think that's clearly just flat out illegal. If you want to make your own sets, sure, go for it. They're cheap, crappy plastic crap. But as long as consumers are demanding for that, unfortunately, there's probably just going to be another company that pops up and probably going to have to continue to deal with this. Hopefully, Lego actually winning uh, this battle against Lepin will send out sort of like a clear sign to whoever is thinking about starting something that's similar. Will be like, nope, not going to do that. It's not worth it. And you're right. You would be right. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Whoever is out there thinking about starting their own plastic Lego ripoff business, it is in fact not worth it to go to jail for something like that. So suck it up like the rest of us. Go on eBay, go on Mercari, Letgo, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, blah blah blah. If you want some quality sets, just pay the money. Pay the money. It's not that hard. I mean, I guess it's more expensive than it is hard. So, but hey, if you want it, don't 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 uh don't screw over Lego like that. They've uh they've done a lot of they've done a lot of good stuff for us. Hmm. Okay. All right. There, let me hop in. Brian, so Brian, how Brickvault works is that they only sell the instructions on there. So they'll give you like you know, like every instruction booklet. So sort of like this. The instruction booklet on the back has every single piece that you need for the set inventoried on the back. Now, and it also has the identification number of each of the pieces. Uh, Pretty much you're paying money for just the manual and the list of pieces needed. And part of the cost is also technically part of the cost is also like uh, the amount of work that they put into trying to make the mod good. That's how they make their money. Now it's up to you after you purchase the instruction manual to buy every single piece on Bricklink, which is where that gets pricey. So you're paying for the instruction manual. You have to remember that when you do that, you are going to have to pay for like the actual pieces. That's something that you're just going to have to do. And also the escape pod is done. And yeah, this definitely looks a lot like the Last Jedi escape pod. And I think I'm gonna put in him. Crap. His guns. I don't think his guns are gonna fit in here. No, they're not. I can unclip them and then put them up here by his side. Alrighty. There we go. Clip them into place. Oh, look at that. That's great. I'm still a little bit upset that okay, you can't really fit the guns even in the top. Huh. I don't want him to be. Maybe I'll put in the scout trooper. Oh, yeah, the scout trooper will work because he has his beautiful brick arms scout trooper pistol that is actually small and compact, so it'll actually fit. Just like so. Yeah, beautiful. Scout trooper in there, ready to go. All right. You just have a scout trooper looking out the top of the Razor Crest. Oh man, that's great. All right, I hold the phone. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, so definitely not spare pieces. They go right here on the top. And somehow, man, I guess, let me tell you, grad school this week is absolutely exhausting. Hello, Lego fanboy. Almost finished. We have one in the last bag. I think it's just the engines. I literally think it's just the engines left. So here's the ship. And we are about to be finished with this build. Let's see, 3. So right now it's oh my gosh, it's like 10:25 for you right now. Hey, let's get to it. Oh, these engines. Oh my gosh, yes. Nothing is better than a solid set of engines on a ship, on a Lego ship. Absolutely nothing is better than that. Lego, if you make a ship and it has good engines, I'll buy it. Oh gosh, stickers. I hate stickers on curved pieces. That is the absolute worst. Hello, or YouTube. How are we doing today? All right, sticker time. Here we go. On a curved surface. Absolute worst. Okay. Okay. So I'm pretty straight. Hey, I'd say that's pretty darn good. Well, I can tell. Hmm. There we are. Sticker on curved piece. Booyah. Alrighty. Ooh, 7 minutes to start a German live stream. Good to know. Wait, isn't it like 10:30 there? in Germany, like 10:30 live stream. Hey man, you do you. Live stream it up all night long. I have a what was it? I don't have a watch on. I don't know. I usually have a watch on. I have a game night in like 30 minutes or so with some friends. We're playing Civ 5. So today is really gonna be super laid back. 4 minutes. 10:30. All right. Oh, no, there we go. Okay. And we were just about wrapping this baby up. The clock was wrong. Yeah, already. This is looking so beautiful. Like the pic I've seen pictures. I've even seen reviews, but like having being able to build this and experience this in my hands, like no picture video could ever do this set justice. So I definitely suggest if you don't have the set, go out, get the set. Uh, Definitely check out. Go to my Mandalorian season 2 trailer video, and the link there. There's a link to Amazon to purchase this set, and if you use that link, I get part of the commission, and that really helps. That really helps the channel and keep me from. And it continues to allow me to bring you all new content. So that'd be also really great. And I'm really liking this cool design right here on the side. This is a really nice touch. I also really I love it when Lego uses like the most random colored pieces just because like, oh, let's just throw in some lime green today because I feel like it. On the inside, no one will be able to see it. Perfectly fine. All right. Another random tan piece. Yes. Said the gods of Lego. Yes. Another lime green stud. Thank you. Imagine if Lego, imagine if like building Lego was like Tetris. It's like, what's the next piece? Chucks in another next piece. Like, oh, here, have this brick. It's like, all right, use that. All right, puts it on the set. Oh, here's the next one. Have this guy. Huh. Ah, I see. Oh, this great video of like the Tetris god, just like um, straight piece, square piece. Like, sir, you're being so cruel to this human. He can't put that piece anywhere. It's like another straight piece. So good. Wait a minute. Hold the heckin' phone. I just blank out on the fact that there's supposed to be two. Yeah. Yeah. I did. I did in fact blank out on that. Okay, that's cool. Well, putting them on. No, that's all that matters. Here's my flat piece. All righty. Is starting to come together. And when I say that, I mean it's almost done. I'm getting like really hungry. Man, I cannot wait to make a quick dinner. One of the hardest things about being in grad school and like being in an apartment and living like fully completely on my own in comparison to undergrad, just having to like just cook every night. And like having to remember, oh yeah, if I want to eat chicken later, I have to remember to take it out of the freezer this morning and thaw it out. Because let me tell you, there's been plenty of times where I've gotten home after school and been like, oh, that's right. I didn't like prepare any dinner. Guess it's chicken nuggets for me. All right. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. Now, these would be, no, they'd have to be bigger. Imagine a UCS juggernaut with like wheels twice this size. Like, oh my god, UCS juggernaut. That would be an absolute dream come true for me if they gave us that. That is just such a. Ah, I'm definitely gonna make a video, and it's gonna be about the worst Lego remakes or the all the sets that have been downsized. Honestly, just make a video about the well, every single set that has been downsized in the history of Lego, and like, hey Lego, why'd you do that? So definitely gonna uh, definitely gonna make a video about that very soon. So close to being done. Interesting sign. Good design. Do this seven times? What? Oh my goodness. I'm assuming I'm doing this 14 times because we have two engines. All right, I'm gonna make seven of these and seven of the other ones just right now, right off the bat. Only difference is that it's just gonna be mirrored, honestly. So okay. Sure. Let's get this done then. 5, 6. Oh, 7 going that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and make this guy but backwards. So 6. And this is number. Oh wait, no. Crap. So one more of the other ones to build. I don't know how I got that math wrong. Okay. There's the other guard. One more of these. Go in this direction. Right. All right. Put one of these underside bricks on the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 1, 2, come on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Final step. These on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, now try. Now, time to put everything. Oh, actually, this looks really freaking cool. All right, let me show you this engine design that they've got going on, because this is a really sweet way to make this. Look at that, even a little bit adjustable. Oh man, Lego, you're rocking my world today. Oh, it's gonna be. You're gonna make it even better. This absolute beaut piece. Except, why are you using? Why are you using blue pieces? There we are. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we are. Placing the first engine on. Oh, it's coming together. All right, another harp. There's no handle to hold this, and also the landing gear doesn't retract at all. Kind of hoping Lego would be able to figure out a way to retract it, but you know what? Fine. And that's not even a sarcastic, it's fine. Like, it actually is fine because I got the Razor Crest. It's a beautiful set. Last sticker. Wish me luck, everyone. Final sticker of the Razor Crest, and it's a curvy boy. Okay. So just make sure it goes on correctly. Okay. Great care we must take. Okay. It's been stuck on. Now we are going to go along the curved. Yeah. Okay. I think that was it. I think that's successful. Successful stick placement. All right. I'm not going to forget this step this time. All right. Man, today has been a great day. Just thank you, everyone, for sharing this amazing day with me. Really appreciate all of you. Just, yeah, just joining me in building the Razor Crest. I love doing these. I love doing these live stream builds, and I think it's really cool how the internet, how we've been able to use it better to connect with people who are so far away. Just enjoy stuff like this, just like being able to communicate with people who are building Lego, talk with people who are building Lego. Heck, I was on the live stream with M&R Productions when he was building Mos Eisley, and that was so cool. See everyone there sharing their support, and I'm going to really enjoy these moments where my channel is small, is in its growing stages, because on a big channel like his, there's no way he can get to know his fans at a personal level. There's just too many comments. But here I can, like, I think the most we got to today was like 9 people on here at once, or 10. And yeah, at one point it got a little hectic with some spamming, but that was taken care of. And yeah, I really like just really like being able to ask you questions and actually have your answer before like your comment is lost in the sea of people who are commenting. So yeah, I'm gonna really enjoy these. I'm gonna really enjoy these moments where it's just the few of us that we're able to just chill on on this stream. And this set is most certainly coming to its close. I think I remember. This isn't the hard part. I'm gonna do some of this from memory. Because it's fresh in my head right now. Put down. This guy went somewhere. Something like that. see if that was correct. Got this backwards. There we are. All right, final pieces. Here we go. Final pieces of the set of the Razor Crest. Oh, I see. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Put on one extra black piece. I needed to. Yeah, let's try this again. I feel like they wouldn't give us that piece as an extra. Oh, I see. See what happened. No, I don't see what happened. Bet I forgot it on. I bet I forgot about it on this engine. Here we go. It's just. Yeah. For sure enough, I did. There we go. All right. And look at me go. Already prepared with these pieces. Ready to place them on. Hold up. Yeah. Come on. Come on. This is backwards. There we go. Beautiful. Amazing engine job by Lego. All right, everyone. So is that, wow, only one spare piece in this bag, and that's a lime green stud. Alright, I'm going to put in these spring-loaded missiles first because they do not deserve to be the last thing that is added to this set. So here we go. The spring-loaded missiles loaded in this bay area. So smart of Lego to do this. Final engine going on. Here we go, everyone. Razor Crest is officially done, and man, oh man, does this set deliver. Yes, yes it does. This set most definitely delivers. I'm gonna put these guys in here. This set. Sure, there's not a lot in the interior, but you can mod it. And that just means there's a lot more space for your minifigs. Well, thank you everyone for coming to my live stream. This was even better than last live stream that I did. So, like, once again, I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. If you want to, if you like my content, please consider like, comment, subscribing. Click that bell icon so you know when I'm posting new content, when I'm doing more live streams. I try to schedule them more earlier in advance so that you all know when there's gonna be. So yeah, thank you everyone. This is Sawyer Studios. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.